All right, I don't expect anybody to actually join in on this because it's the middle of the day on Sunday. Um, I just figured I would give a little bit of an update. I do have my MacBook Pro to actually do some video editing, but my internet connection where I am at is so bad. There's no way that I'd be able to upload anything, um, let alone be able to download the files of videos that I did take, which would have been about 2 months ago now. Um, it's been a weird year. 2020, as you guys know, has been a roller coaster of life. I mean, if you live underneath a rock or in a cave or something like that, then you probably haven't noticed it. But as far as Seattle goes, it's been a nightmare, depending on what political side you're on. And then for the car scene with COVID, it's been dead. Nobody actually has been able to put on a show. There's been some meets and everything like that. But my story is I left in February for a job training that takes 6 months. I'm down in New Mexico, and COVID broke out over time. It got so bad that they shut down the schoolhouse that I'm at. I came back home in March on the 20th. We started making more videos, as you guys saw, with the BMW. Uh, Yossi decided to buy a BMW M3 and E36, so it was like, you know what? Screw it. I have nothing else to do. I'm waiting to go back to school, so let's just work on it. So that's what we did. We made a bunch of videos. We completely tore the thing apart, and we made it like our own build, our own idea, which kept me busy, which was fun. At the same time, she's able to now enjoy BMW M3. So that's what we've been doing, and then we got the call back in June, on June 4th. I was brought back to the schoolhouse to continue our training because they opened up everything again with a ton of restrictions. So it hasn't been exactly fun to be here. Um, I'm doing a lot of studying. I can't really leave um, the school, like I guess you can say an academy or school grounds, because they don't want to risk COVID getting in and affecting students. So it's like we're in prison, but I mean, I guess for a good reason. Um, it's just a little stressful. So I haven't been able to actually put up any videos. That's the reason why I'm kind of doing this right now. I don't really have the I mean, I have the capability to do editing and stuff like that, but I don't think you guys need that. Um, the gist of it all is that, at least, okay, the plan is for me to complete all the training I need to do. Um, I get to start the new job in November. I'm supposed to leave here on November 5th, or maybe 6th. I'm not exactly sure when I'll actually leave. Um, but the training should be completed November 5th. I don't I don't think anybody knows exactly what's going to happen as far as the whole pandemic crisis goes on, the political state of everything. Um, I'm paying a lot of attention to that stuff because it really dictates what happens to me while I'm here. So I don't know for sure what's happening, but the plan, if everything just stays on course, is that I will fly back home um, in November, pack up all of our stuff, and then I'm probably just gonna take the Jeep and then drive down to Southern California, to where I'm hoping that I will have a place to rent temporarily until we actually decide to buy a home. Um, and that is a long process in and of itself. Plus, if we were to build a home, that's going to take 6 to 7 months longer. Um, and we're not exactly sure where we're going to live. in Southern California, if we're going to be in the San Diego area, or if we're going to go a little bit more east, where it's a little bit cheaper. So there's still a lot that's in the air, but the more important thing is that things should kind of settle down probably in December. Videos will definitely be going out. I will be really busy with the new job because I'm still gonna have like on the job training and all that stuff. But it's a really good job. It's a very good paying job. So like I can feed the habits of building cars and stuff because it's a horrible addiction. But also gives me the ability to continue that. And with Aria now here and growing up, I mean, I'm missing a lot of it right now, which sucks. But the thought is that all the stuff that I can expose her to. And I know that you guys who enjoy this channel, who are subscribers, who actually do follow either myself or JR or Casey, or anybody, Brandon, watching this, like all the people back home that I consider friends of mine, you understand the lifestyle that you really love, and that's what I kind of want to bring her into and get exposed to and really enjoy. So, hopefully, in November, I will be out of here, and we'll be able to start transitioning down to Southern California. That's the plan. An update on the car. The the Subaru has been in Portland for almost, no, actually about 6 months, 6 or 7 months now. Tailored Auto Styling, Anthony, really good friend of mine. You guys probably know who he is. He has been working on the Subaru since I have not been able to. We completely redesigned the car. If you've been watching on Instagram, things have changed completely. The hexagons are gone. The mint is not exactly. Let's just say that I don't even have 2Minty as a license plate anymore. We changed that because the design is completely different. We gotten stuff repainted. We've gotten new specs on wheels. We've gotten alignment changes, camber adjustments, and then also the interior is going to be changed out as well. So there's a lot to be released, but at the same time, it's a logistical problem. Me being here and then everything being still in Seattle or Portland area in the Northwest. So it's been really really hard for me to kind of juggle everything while I'm also trying to graduate, get all my credentials, do everything I need to do while I'm here. So the Subaru is definitely going to be having a release date. I'm going to guess in the next couple months. I'm planning to have some friends of mine actually go down to Portland, pick it up. There is going to be a video made for it. I won't even be there. And ironically, what you guys see, most likely I'll see the video before I post it, of course, but it will be within the same day that I see the release video and the photos of the new design when it's complete and done. It's going to be the first time I'm going to see it in person. I still have not seen the car. I know that the design's done. I still have not seen the final product. And so that's going to be super exciting for me, but also getting a video release. I've already talked to who's going to do it. You guys know Brett, if you guys watch the vlogs from last year's Stance Wars. Speaking of Stance Wars, Brett is releasing his Stance Wars 2019 after video, I think at 5:30 today, Pacific Standard Time. So for me, it'd be 6:30. I'm an hour and ahead. So if you guys do know who Shifted Optics is, go check out his page on Instagram, just to see the release video, and also on YouTube. So I'm excited to see that. I guess my car is not going to be in that one. It's going to be a separate video. The video is just super long, so I didn't make the cut, but that's perfectly fine. He's an amazing videographer, and I'm looking forward to seeing that video. So yeah, as of right now, November, we should be getting back on track with the videos. I can start uploading, but I am backed up. I have probably 6 or 7 vlogs that I have yet to to edit, and then I also have two auto bios that I have yet to finish. And I put out a teaser like we're coming up on a year ago of one for Phil Fusco, who is a good friend of JR's and I, who has a wide body Varus WR or sorry STI, um, which is going to be a really cool film because it's the first time I actually did a documentary film with an interview with people. But I really wanted you guys to get to know the drivers more than just looking at the cars. Get to know the drivers, what they went through, and really what it takes to get to where they are. Because these people are not rich. These people are not, mommy and daddy sponsored. These people that I'm doing these interviews with have taken years and years to develop and create, and um, it's a it's a movement. It's something that I really hope that you guys can actually enjoy and hear the stories and get to know them and kind of build that respect and understand that we all have our different stories. So it's going to take me some time to get those edits down because it's not like a vlog where it's just cutscenes and explaining what's going on. It's being able to get their story out and linking it up with whatever footage that I did get. Um, Hopefully they'll turn out really good, but they're all on pause because of COVID, because of this work, um, because because we're moving. So it's yeah. I mean, I don't want to say it's a good time for us to leave Seattle, but because I'm gonna miss almost every single person that's back home. All the good friends that I've had. Um, we've had our rough times even this year. Losing Mac was rough. Um, but it kind of bonds the friendship of everybody. So I do appreciate everybody back home, but I will be back in Seattle for probably about a week in November, and then we are outro. We're heading down south. But with that said, with all the edits, with all the vlogs we're gonna be looking forward to doing, I'm very excited to immerse myself in the Southern California car scene. It has its negatives and it has its positives, just like Seattle. But I can definitely tell you that um, that my builds and my experiences are not going to be anything close to some of these elite people they maybe see on Instagram or YouTube. A lot of YouTubers are actually down there, um, and who knows? So I know Zach Wingfield is friends with Dustin Williams. I've met Dustin a few, like I say, a few times, a couple times, um, but we're not close friends or anything like that. But maybe we can link up with him when we're down there. And there's a couple other people that I really do want to connect with and do collaborations with. But also at the same time, um, maybe even build some cars with other people. That's the whole community thing and getting a different perspective. The best part is going to be that um, SoCal's weather is nothing like Seattle. Seattle's is we're gonna have 2 months out of the year where we're gonna be able to get maybe 3 weeks of good weather. Yeah, it will be great content. Um, I cannot wait for Southern California. But leading into that, uh, we we are gonna have, at least from what I've researched, from probably March till October of just car weather. Hot, sunny, clear days, no rain. Car meets are going on all the time, hoping that COVID doesn't turn into a mess and causing issues. Um, and it's just going to be an amazing adventure. And with this new job, it's going to open a lot of doors. But that's another thing about living. I don't know exactly where we're going to live. We may live in in San Diego, El Cajon area. I'm not exactly sure. Or we might go east toward the mountains or even over the mountains. So, um, yet to be determined. But, but yeah, I just wanted to give an update because it's been 2 months since I posted the last video. And there's a lot of story that's missing back home because I got a week's notice before I actually had to leave and come back here. So, um, it's very chaotic. It's a hard time for me to gain content, and it's amazing to see this channel grow. I mean, it's been probably 2 years. Probably, we're coming up on 2 years worth of vlogs, and having like 1,200 subscribers is a real accomplishment, and I'm very grateful for that, because it just shows that, you know, people people want to learn, people want to grow, and it's a motivation for me. I do enjoy it. I enjoy making the videos and telling a story, and that's kind of what I'm interested in. But uh, yeah, talk about the South. I don't know if any of you guys are from the South, but I'm in New Mexico, like southern New Mexico by El Paso, and it is hot as shit here. Like, my God, I have AC on all the time. It's like 106 every day here, which is like not Seattle weather at all. I'm dealing with, I have like some major withdrawals from the Seattle weather where it's like 50 or 60 every day to now I'm doubling that to 100. It's brutal. It's brutal down here. But I'm gonna make it. It'll be good, and it's a good adjustment for when we actually move down to California. But yeah, I didn't want to keep this video too long. For those who did sit in, appreciate the attentiveness, and I'm sorry for the delay in videos. Um, I guess I will address this. I do have a mustache now, so I don't have a reason why. I just wanted to be the most disgusting person ever, and I this is, I guess, my way of doing it. I don't know. I've never grew out a mustache, so I wanted to see how disgusting it is. But yeah, it's pretty bad. I think the lighting's off. It's actually darker than this, but um, yeah, it's bad. It's really bad. I don't think I'll keep it for very much longer. But yeah, wow, it's August. Yeah, August 2nd. The days are flying by. The year is ending. I'm just looking forward to 2021 because 2020 sucks, still sucks. It's such a nightmare of a year of just craziness happens. I mean, I'm fine. I have nothing to complain about. I'm very thankful for everything. Um, but I feel like other people are struggling, and that's the part that doesn't make me happy. I don't like seeing other people struggling or having issues or being restricted. It may be a small speed bump for me, but hopefully, all you guys that do watch this, hopefully your families are safe. Hopefully, you guys are safe, and you're not being affected by the not just the virus, but also a lot of the the chaos that's happening in the world. Um, I don't want to get too political. I stand on one side, um, but I also have respect for the other. So, politically, I hope you guys are safe, especially in Seattle. We have Chaz or Chop going on over there. I'm not there, so I don't have to experience it, but there have been a lot of people who have died, have been killed, and there's nothing that can be done about it right now. I don't see an end to it, so I really hope anybody who watches this is not affected by that, because it's horrible. Um, so I thank you guys for sticking with me through this process, and yeah, hang in there with me. Give me a couple more months. Let me get shit on track, and hopefully I can buy a house soon. And we can. I'm looking. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'm looking for a 3 or 4 car garage. So I want to have like a little shop running out of the house. That'd be really cool. But we gotta work our way up to it, and I cannot wait to share the. Yeah, I cannot wait to share with you guys the outcome of the build and everything. I may even, if Brett allows me to, I'm gonna post that Stance Wars video um, from last year, just because I don't know if Stance Wars is gonna happen this year. There's been a lot of talk. I spoke with Mike asking about it, and he's planning for September for Stance Wars Seattle. but he also planned for August, and that got moved. So I know that's his bread and butter. So I know he's gonna do everything he can to make it happen. But we just don't know because it's not really up to him. It's up to the venue, and it's not really up to the venue. It's up to the city, and it's not really up to the city. It's up to the state. So there's a ladder of things holding people back. So hopefully there is a Stance Wars this year. If there is, I will be sure to give you guys an update on Instagram and on here to let you guys know where and when it's going to be. If you guys don't have that information, but also if the Subaru is going to be there in person so you guys can see it. And if you guys do, you're probably going to see it before I even see it in person. So cool for you. I'm jealous. Um, on that note, is there anything else that's going on? Arya's healthy. Yassi's doing good. Enjoying the M3. Uh, Nothing's broken down. Cars. My life is pretty boring right now. Um, Nothing exciting. So hopefully content will kick back up in November. I will give you guys updates as soon as I possibly can. I will also try to post some content on here every once in a while. It's just the vlogs are on hold and the auto bios are on hold. So I apologize for that. I thank you guys again for all the support that you guys give me, and hopefully, um, I don't know. Hopefully, you guys are making the most of what is a crazy year, and I don't know. Keep building cars. Stay humble. I love you guys. I will see you guys in a few months. Peace.